Hi everyone, Dexterous Crafter here. Welcome back to my channel. Now tonight we're doing something a little bit different. Tonight we're just going to have a bit of a wind down to the Sunday evening, just a bit of adult conversation with me and my guest tonight, which is my beloved husband Lewis, also known as Model Making Trucker. So we will just bring him in. He says.
There you go, I've done it for you.
Says.
So smooth.
I know. And there he is. Hi, Lewis.
Hello, you alright? Well, I don't know why I'm asking you. I've been with you all day.
Oh, charming.
I'll try.
So, yeah, we thought we'd do something a bit different because people often comment on, like, the banter between me and Lewis. It's like, oh, so it's just a show. Actually, you know what? None of this is put on show. So we thought, you know, it'd be nice to actually get both of us two on camera and just have a bit of fun with everyone, really, and have a bit of, like we said, a bit of adult conversation where we can just chat about whatever takes everyone's fancy, really.
That's left it a bit wide open.
I know that could be a bit of a regret. We shall see. You never know. The tone might stay just out of the gutter. I can dream. So I'll just quickly go through the chat and see who we've actually got joining us tonight. We've got Finn. We have got Candygram for Mongo saying hi, Nat. Hi, Jeff.
Hello, Jeff. You're going to have to excuse Nat's lack of speech and talking. She's a bit out of sync.
Yeah, apologies if there is a bit of a delay. The only way we can do it is Lewis actually gets the decent laptop in the kitchen and I'm relegated to the living room with the dinosaur, the computer. Yeah, apologies if I am out of sync. Yeah, Candygram saying hi to Lewis.
Hello, Candygram. I'll say hello back with my mouth words this time.
We've got get the hamster going. Plastic Monkey, hi from me and Ice Queen, which is Sue. So hi and welcome to you both. We have got Edward Leonard first saying hi to me and then to
Lewis.
I know this. I need to give the hamster inside a few more carrots. So hi, Edward, welcome.
The hamster inside, is that inside your brain or the computer?
No, inside the bloody computer.
Yeah.
See, that's the reason I'm sticking with it. We've got Chris at Gross Models. Hi, Chris. And we've got Speedy. So hi and welcome. Feel free to jump in with your highs, Babs.
Hi, Candy. Trying to find out where you're up to in the chat. You're there. So then there's Ice Queen saying hi, Nat and Lewis. Chris at Gross Models saying hi to everyone.
Give me a chance. Get your own slot.
Here's a good one for you then, Nat. Biddy saying hi, IQ. Chris saying adult conversation. I didn't actually say that. Athel saying evening, Nat and Lewis. Evening, Athel. Athel's the one that's got vampires and things in common.
Are you actually clicking it?
Sorry?
Are you clicking anything?
Yeah, I'm clicking the comments.
Right, well, thank you for telling me.
Adult conversation.
It's not showing my end and it's just moving.
Okay. Adult conversation where hey sounds a bit, Well, I will say that Nat did say adult conversation. I actually didn't. Totally Scale Models or Steve saying hi, guys.
Who was that?
Totally Scale Models, Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Dan Kramer saying no gutter, unsubscribe. Hi, Dan.
Hi, Dan.
Spiddy, I will start the conversation by asking everyone's favourite ice cream brand and flavour. Mine has to be vanilla. And Spiddy's is the Haagen-Dazs vanilla chocolate fudge.
Oh, very posh.
Edward Leonard saying new band called Out of Sync. Yeah, she sat in other room.
Yeah, it's yeah, not going quite to plan with the technology tonight.
What awesome times are these when people can say hello to each other from literally opposite sides of the globe? Yeah, and me and Nat say hello from opposite sides of the house. Ice Queen is Hawkins Ice Cream. Not heard of that one.
Oh, I've not heard of that one.
And Chris saying, did you forget his name? Yeah. Edward says she tries, Chris. Yes, Edward, she's very trying indeed.
Oh, I can just see the love and support going towards me tonight.
Last Spruce Standing says, what have I missed just being tidying my desk? Not a lot. Nat's just trying to get the hamster in her head working.
Hold on a minute. Jerry's actually been tidying.
Oh, is that Jerry?
Yeah.
There you go. What flavour ice cream's that then?
Stroh's ice cream. Yeah, we're not having a test Nat's vocabulary night again.
No, because it would be a very short string. French vanilla would be a very strong contender for my favourite. And then Steve had to pop off, so he's just saying hi again. Hi again, Steve.
Hi again, Steve.
Chris saying, sorry, something about Nat's end. Which end?
Shut up.
Primetime modelling in, saying evening all.
Hi, Philip.
Athel, not enough blood flowing through her veins. I think it's lack of brain cells. Jacqueline Stevens, hi lovelies. Kev and myself are still up. Not sure how long I will be here. Back at work tomorrow morning. Hello, Jacqueline and Kev. That's fine. It's nice to see you. And you've even got the bunny up in your little.
Absolutely. Hi, Kevin, Jacqueline. Hope you enjoyed your week off.
There we go. So we got Chris. Nat looks like she's starring in a badly dubbed film.
Yeah, this is definitely not going as smoothly as the first one.
I thought I like prune flavoured ice cream, homemade. Prunes.
Ooh, different.
Ice Cream is saying it's our local ice cream, Lewis. Oh, you're being told off. Joe is saying, let's not get cheeky, Nat.
I don't know what you mean, Jerry. I'm never cheeky. Not a word, Lewis.
I'm leaving that one unsaid. I thought you must spend a lot of time on the loo. We got Prime Time Modelling saying Mac is traditional. I've heard of them. You sell them in supermarkets now.
I haven't heard of that one.
And Prime Time saying hi Nat and Mr. Nat. LOL. Edward, he'll be lurking for a while. Got to go fry chicken for dinner. Oh, can't we have chicken for dinner?
Ooh, very nice.
I like that Nat is wearing a shirt that matches her face colour. Yeah, she chose that so she doesn't have any more wardrobe malfunctions.
Yeah, I thought about the high neck, not about the colour.
So I haven't heard of Stroh's or Hawkins, and the prune homemade sounds interesting. I've never made homemade ice cream. I've had homemade ice cream years ago when I was a kid. My mum made it for us. Oh, it was lovely. And Spiddy, we have a liked local Scottish one, Macca's, but Häagen-Dazs beats them pants off.
I must admit, I'm more of a Ben and Jerry's girl when it comes to ice cream.
Athol, yes, Lewis, after eating pepperoni pizza and chicken curry from my neighbour, I might be on the loo tomorrow. Yeah, I can imagine so. I've eaten that roast dinner, so I'll be on the loo tomorrow. I'm just pleased to get the Mondays off as well as the Sundays. Mondays gives me a chance to recover from a cooking.
And like I've said before, it's like, you're supposed to be a better cook because you've taught me how to cook. So if it's not good enough, get back in the bloody kitchen.
Well, I'm just pleased you admitted that I actually taught you to cook. But
I can't exactly deny it with your stories you keep sharing.
yeah, but that's why I let you cook so you can get the practice in. Dan, so no more spaghetti straps on live streams, huh?
No.
She's got the brain of a fish, so there might be.
No, I would say no. Probably in the summer because it gets quite warm here. So it's like spaghetti straps maybe, but no low cut ones. It's like lesson learnt.
It puts the ratings and whatnot up, like the subscriptions.
Yeah, clearly.
Candygram
of views last time we did it.
Yeah, it's on my stream, my channel. Candygram for Mongo, Ben and Jerry's, excellent choice. Yeah, but which Ben and Jerry's? Because I know they do lots of different flavors like fish food and caramel.
Oh, it's got to be cookie dough.
Yeah, but that just sounds uncooked. And
Oh,
Jacqueline
it's
says
really nice.
you can't beat homemade ice cream. No, I must agree with that one. Put as much flavouring in as you like. Spiddy, Ben and Jerry's made a sprout flavour one year. I wanted to try but never have. Ooh, that sounds nice actually.
Oh no, thank you.
Yeah, Ice Queen's put a comment, but
Yeah, go on.
I buy a cooking.
Absolutely, Sue.
I assume the dress code will change depending on viewer count. Yeah, the trouble is she works backwards, so the lower the viewer count, the less she's wearing. This is the bike that's in Spiddy's picture thing. one of the bikes I had years ago. I have an old road review on my channel from before widescreen format. Widescreen format. Did I say that? I can't remember. I'm getting tired. So.
No.
And then Spiddy saying cookie dough is a good one, Nat. And fish food. See, why do they spell it PH?
Yeah.
Why not just put an F?
Probably just to make it a bit more memorable.
It doesn't. It's just confusing. Lewis, now today being Sunday, was it roast pork or beef and sarnies of leftovers for the rest of the week? We had roast pork today, but I have like a little heating thing in the truck, so I actually have a full roast dinner when I go back to work. But fortunately, the beef, I can't actually eat it, so no beef for us.
No, in all fairness, I will quite literally hold my hands up on this one. I cannot cook beef. That's the one meat that I cannot actually cook is beef. So it's like, no.
That's not the only meat you can't cook. So we got Patrick in saying hi. Hi, Patrick.
Hi, Patrick.
You got there in the end. You can tell it's old because I have dark hair. As opposed to what colour, Spiddy? Oh, I was going to go there, but Spiddy's done it for me. And I have hair.
He does very short and electrified, shall we say.
Oh, I missed one. Fish is the name of a brand in the US. They do festival type music and touring in the style of Grateful Dead. So is that why they can't call it fish food? But fish is the name of an animal. I just find it funny because Connor, he's our little boy, our oldest. He's having a few difficulties in speaking. And we go through different things. We emphasize the letters. So things like fork is f, and things like that. And spoon, you got to emphasize the S. And then I was saying, what letter does fork begin with? He goes, f. What about spoon? He's s. So what about knife? He goes, N. I said, no, it's a K.
Yeah, that's nasty.
Nat, cook beef slow. There you go. That's how you cook beef. Slow. Patrick, I saw a biplane fly over my house today.
Oh, wow. That's why I quite like where we live, because we're actually on the flight path for the Eurofighters when they go train out to sea. I must admit, it's quite nice actually watching them fly over.
We've got Spiddy saying, oh no, we got Chris saying Spid now has invisible hair. That's a good one. I might try that when I start losing mine. I'm nearly done with my Airfix BE2C. Do you know what that is, Nat?
I don't know, no idea.
It's an Airfix kit. Spiddy saying, that's mean, Lewis. Thank you. But funny. And then Spiddy just confirming he does have invisible hair. He likes to prefer it called stealth hair. Now, borrow Lewis's mini cooker and set it on 3 hours and it should be okay. Chris saying it's camo hair. Spiddy saying just not digital orange camo.
Yeah, I can just imagine someone daft enough having like the digital camo hair.
What do you think? What type of hair dye I'm getting you next?
Why do you think I'm getting to the point where it's like I actually buy my own hair dye again?
Yeah, right. And then Patrick's saying he also saw a microlight trike. She doesn't know what a microlight is, Patrick.
Well, I don't know, because to me that's two different things put together. Because it's like a trike to me would come across as like a bike, and the microlight could come across as some sort of model plane or something. I don't know. Don't look at me like that.
I'm just going to leave you to dig your own hole.
Well, it's been this way. I always say on my streams, like when I do the Friday Gem, it's like any modelling, and I'm way out of my depth. I have absolutely no idea.
So a
Hand glider
microlight
with
trike.
an engine.
Yeah. So instead of laying down, you sit in like a trike thing.
Okay.
It's similar to
I
a
don't think I've ever seen
paraglider.
one. But on a bike, okay.
On a trike.
Oh, same thing.
There we go. Spiddy saying hair is overrated.
Oh no, debatable. I quite like mine.
Who's falling out though? Gross models, you're the cuddliest of them all. Oh,
Oh yes.
we got 19 people watching. Oh, we've got Sarah Jane in. Hi all, flown in microlights over Silverstone Circuit. You know, now I went past Silverstone in the truck last week. Don't ask me where it is because I have no idea. I thought it was where they raced horses.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's not a trike, but a tubular frame. The pilot sits in it, and above him is a wing. So it's like a tubular frame where the bloke sits, and then he's got the wing above him.
Oh yes, I know what it means. Yes.
She says it like that, but she still has no idea.
But he's wrong.
It really hasn't. Spiddy, I took after my dad, and when my brother, who's also had really thick hair, was bragging about it as a teenager, my dad said, well, you know, they always say things grow well with stuff beneath it. That's why her hair grows so well.
Oh, you've well and truly sharpened your claws tonight, haven't you?
Oh, yes. Here we go. Now, you can say that. Can you see it?
Yeah. Now I want to say how it looks. So to me, that'd be Towester.
Coaster Racecourse near Silverstone Race Circuit.
No, Towester.
Coaster. I called it Towcaster when I went there, and boy, they didn't like that. And it's controlled by a push-pull bar, not the race circuit, the microlight.
No, I gathered that much.
At the cuddly people
You've
must
missed
take
the
action.
question.
Someone just swore.
Cuddly.
We don't mind swearing in this live stream, Patrick. It's really not designed for children. She nearly got stripped off top half time, so
Yeah, no, this one's a bit different, Patrick. One really is it's after 9 o'clock, so obviously that's the watershed time, and number two, I I think the biggest reason really into it, Lewis, is R2 don't watch this one because I know my Friday gem, which is obviously on you watched on Friday, and Lewis's live stream on Monday, our children like watching it. So this is why we say the streams we do before 9 o'clock, absolutely no swearing in chat or anything. But this one, literally to your heart's content, as long as there's nothing offensive, obviously, religion, blah, blah, blah. As long as it's nothing actually offensive or aimed at anyone, then not a problem. Did you see Patrick's questions about the Edward kits?
No.
Something like Edward do good kits, something further up.
See it, click on it.
Let me see. I think I've got it, so hold on.
Does Edward make good kits? I personally think they would. I've not built one of Edward's kits, but they do all like your photo etch aftermarket bits and bobs. So I can't see why their kits wouldn't be as good as what the photo etch is. Here we go. So Spiddy wants you to pronounce that place.
Right, you're going to have to give me. Oh no, that one. That's Worcestershire. Because obviously it's Worcester sauce. So it's Worcestershire.
So Primetime Modelling says Silverstone is in Northamptonshire and race cars. Newmarket is the nearest racehorse track from there, I think. But then he says, and I forgot, Toaster has a race course. I don't know. My sport is very limited. So Jacqueline, obviously I'm with you on that one, Natalie. Say it how it looks.
Absolutely. Although it, when I first moved to Lincolnshire, I think Lewis will know exactly where I mean. It's like try saying it how it looks, and even to this day, I've lived in Lincolnshire 9-10 years, and I still can't say it.
Yeah. So what she's getting at, a place near us that is called Wibberton, and it's spelled W-Y. Wibberton. I would spell it, but I can't spell. And she pronounced it as Wyberton instead of Wibberton, which was quite amusing for me. Last Bruce standing, it really looked like that shelf behind you is leaning badly. I know it's just the angle of the camera, I hope. You got a shelf behind you then, Nat?
I'm actually thinking you. And actually, I was thinking, is it Cowbit? Oh,
Cubbit.
Shut up.
Cubbit.
Yeah.
So Spiddy, I didn't actually know that was pronounced toaster. Don't the locals know where there's a C in it? There's a C in it. Yeah, I don't really get it. I called it Toacaster, and they didn't like it. Swearing is for non-articulated people like modern youth and Americans. I am a modern youth. Oh, still the microlights. The wing is a triangle. It has 3 sides to it now. Just working it out now. Got pictures of the Silverstone circuit from air. Was back in early 90s though.
Wow.
I was doing my people in a small 2-seater Cessna. Would love to fly a microlight. Ah, not people. It's not modern youth talk. It's PPL. I'm presuming that's personal pilot's license.
Yeah.
And Patrick saying R.I.P. Wingnut Wings.
Shame, but not for our wallets.
Oh, someone's going to ban Chris immediately. Spiddy's going to ban Spiddy. Then they're now arguing. Henderson beats all. Henderson's is a source. Ah.
Thank you.
Here we go. Here we go now. So Athel's just confirming, no, Lewis, the shelf is above you due to a heavier ship to the left. Yeah, no, that shelf is actually straight and it's secure. I put it up. It's fine.
So not that secure then?
Well, I wouldn't trust the one that's above your head, but I used to go out with a girl years ago from a place called Cudworth in Barnsley. I used to drive her mad explaining it was Cudworth, but they pronounced it Cudworth. Yeah, but they're from Barnsley. That's a private pilot's license. Yep, that's what I said. I don't do modern talk like PPL and M8 in it, bruv.
Don't do that again.
What? I thought that was quite good. In it, mate. In it.
Oh God, no.
What's up with that? In it, bruv.
What fry with it?
I'm presuming in that one, the PPL was actually people and the M8 is mate. Yeah. In it, bruv. Gone all Del boyish.
Oh, I don't know what it was, but I'm not even going to insult David Jason with that one. Yeah.
Cooker, speak. Here we go, M6. Here we go, M6.
I don't know, because is that actually going back to the old radio?
CBs?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never used a CB.
I don't know if that's what it was meaning.
Jacqueline's saying, night off to bed, guys. Going back to work for a rest after my week's holiday. I can sympathise with you, Jacqueline. I come home for 2 days and I'm ready to go back to work for a break.
Let me get my little violin out. Anyway, night, Jacqueline. If I don't see you before, I'll see you Friday.
M8 is in fact the nearest motorway to me. Now, I've been on the M8 going up to Scotland. Certain. I remember. You tell me if there's any trucks on there, I'll be able to tell you if I stopped them.
Oh God, Spinny's getting all Scottish on us.
Go on then.
No.
Go on.
I know, it's only just brought up on my screen. In Glasgow, you can I? I'm presuming isn't that like Glasgow or something?
Yeah, Glasgow.
I have no idea.
So Athol, apart from the A1, M1, which is A1 or M1, I don't know. The M6 is the longest route southwest. Yeah, it's
Well, no, because doesn't the A1 turn into the M1?
no. The A1 turned into the A1M, and the M1's a separate road.
Oh, sorry.
In the M4,
Again, this is why
you
you're
got the M4 and M5 as well. And I've been on the M4 quite a bit. It's a boring road.
Which is the one? Because I'm sure, doesn't the A1, you're going to correct me, and you're probably going to scream at me in chat, doesn't the A1, isn't that the one that literally goes from London through Lincolnshire all the way up to Scotland?
Yeah, it chops and changes between the A1 and the A1A.
Right.
But then the M1 is a separate road that's further east. Further west, sorry, not east, west.
Right.
Yep. Go on then, that.
Is this Affles?
No, this is Last Sprue Standing.
Stop with the bad wagon?
I do me. Spiddy, I'm not 100% sure on the services. I never stop on there, as that's my set-off point with my son. So it's usually A1M before I stop. But Spiddy, try saying this one. Are you bloke it pit pile at sand in middle it road, Yorkshire speak? Are you to pit pile at sand in middle to road? You should be able to say that. You're Yorkshire.
In middle at road. Middle at road. I know that one. I don't know about the rest of it. Don't forget, in Doncaster we have a lazy accent. Are you bloke at pit pal at Sunday middle at road? No idea.
M5 takes you down to Devon.
That's the one we would have gone down to. Minehead, isn't it? Well, no, because don't just bear with me. Over the lorry. I'm trying to get my geography right. It is shocking. That's why one of the reasons I'm with you. So no.
I don't know. I'm just googling it.
Oh, for goodness sake!
Yeah. Yeah, so it takes you down to Minehead through Bristol,
Yeah.
Bridgewater.
So you should know that one after the amount of times you've been down to Bridgewater.
Yeah. I can't remember whether Minehead was the one near Bristol or Minehead was the one where Bognor Regis is.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to. Yeah.
Yeah, go on then. It isn't in the tin.
For Yorkshire, it isn't in the tin. Oh, I don't remember that.
In tin.
Yeah. Moving on.
Now, my mate who served with me in the Air Force came from Leeds and used to try to tongue twist me. Plastic Monkey saying, yes, we don't live far from Minehead.
Oh, so it was nice when we went down to Minehead because it was. How long ago was it now since we went to Butlins at Minehead? 4 years, isn't it?
I don't know.
No. 2, I think.
No, longer than 2. I dare you to stand in the middle of the town and say that should be interesting to watch, but I don't disagree, to be honest. There you go. You could try that one in the middle of Skeg. Minehead near Taunton.
Hmm.
We got Festa, adult late show. Can I claim royalties? It depends. If you can take Nat away with you, yeah. You can claim whatever you like.
Hi, Colin.
Ah, that was for Spiddy, by the way. So that one you've got away with. That one was for Spiddy. I think you can say that. I'm in middle of Skeg and say that.
No.
Why not?
I'll pass.
So you're working on anything tonight, Nat?
No, get my knitting out, but I'm getting to a awkward bit.
What's that? The live stream?
Ha ha. No, I'm me hedgehog, you dipstick. Oh God. See, like I say, I can't comment because, like I said before, originally I'm a Donny lass or Doncaster, and it's like, to me, we don't have an accent. Obviously, you go to Barnsley. Where do you have...
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Alexa, stop. Yeah, obviously you go to certain parts of Yorkshire like Barnsley and whatnot, and it's like, oh my word.
Oh, so we got. Must have been good weather, as Nat, you have a red nose and cheeks. She's just a rosy person.
I'm moving on.
I only mentioned it today on brunch for my Patreon. I'll change it now. Boo-hoo and Wibble. Oh, adult show. No, don't change that, Festa. Don't change that, Colin. How come Nat's in the living room? Because I'm the boss and the boss lives in the kitchen.
No, the only reason I'm stuck in the living room is because he wanted to try and get some of his modelling done. So all the modelling is done. I say modelling, all the crafts are usually done at the kitchen table. But because I was planning to get my knitting out, I can do that anywhere. So I thought, no, I'll be a lady, and he can have the kitchen table.
You're going to be a lady.
You never know, you might get the lady I stitched done in last Sunday.
Been waiting 10 years. There you go, Nat. You can say that one.
No. No, because the kids have had older, so no doubt it's either going to be a certain shark song or a certain Frozen song.
Spiddy used to live next door to Barnsley, but I swear they spoke a different language. Yeah, I can concur.
Oh God, yes. I don't know. I've always said, like, our accents, it's like between us two, it's like I've got a more subtler accent than what like you have from Lincolnshire.
That just then was as subtle as throwing a brick through a glass house.
Why? Because it's like before we got together, it's like I'd be able to say something normal like garlic, and where would you go? Garlic.
Okay, no comment. Wife is always boss in kitchen. That's why I'm in the kitchen. Meaning I'm boss because the wife isn't in the kitchen. Just thought I'd explain that one to you.
No.
Yeah, we won't read that one from Spiddy. They can take less out of Donny, but
Oh yes.
so you're hosting that.
No, you're hosting because I'm so far behind you.
I'm at the bottom of chat now. Good old chat.
Guys, everyone caught up.
Yeah. We're messing about, you know.
I don't know. I'm actually stuck tonight because
It's not a first time.
oh, come on then. You're co-host.
I didn't sign up to that. Right. Basically up to everyone in chat, because we don't plan any of this. This is just off the cuff. You guys really need to give us something to talk about.
Oh God, yes.
That is way too bright.
You're lucky I missed that bit. You went quiet.
I said that's too bright. I'm painting his helmet. That bright green.
So yes, we're like Louis says, we'll open it up to chat. Anything you guys want to either ask us or talk about, I think we're just about open to a lot of things.
So Athel says, right, that means Nat does your shift and you take kids to kindergarten. Now, I'm going to drive with Lobby.
I actually said that I would be up for it, but in all fairness, like you say, after a weekend with R2, you're more than ready for going back to work. So it's like, no, it's like very much with R2 and mother's places at home. I still reckon I could drive a Loris.
Well, you can drive a car really, really well.
Exactly. Which, granted, yes, you're the one that taught me to drive, and I passed first time. So
One minor.
Yeah. So private driving lessons on the back road in an Arctic lorry. I should sail through it.
Plastic Monkey saying, a woman with nothing to say, that's a first. I must agree. David Soul, the guy who was in Starsky and Hutch when I was little. Never actually seen Starsky and Hutch.
I think that's a bit before my time. Start.
Starsky. It was Candy also sang Am I Lady? Lady.
No idea on that one.
Nor did Candy. Candygram. Must update that photo as I've outgrown that t-shirt and I've lost a load of hair of late. Bit like Spiddy. And then Ice Queen saying, I used to love Starsky. That still can't say it.
No.
First time pass, even with one minor fault, is seriously impressive. Well done, teacher.
And student, thank you very much, Biddy. You do have your uses. It only took me 10 years to pass my driving test, so.
Whoa. I weren't teaching you for 10 years.
No, granted, sorry, I'll clarify them for your benefit. Started my lesson when I was 17, but they've been on and off since 18, a year we was doing lessons, sorry.
2 years.
All right, 2 years then, so. No, 17, 27. 12 years since I started. So 2 years I'll have been passed, and then 2 years. So yeah. No, yeah, 2. So I give Miss Julie juices.
More uses than just teaching you to drive.
From time to time.
So Plastic Monkey saying David Soul was a good is a good singer. I don't know if he's dead or alive. Spiddy, I'm glad that I'm inspiring people, Ethel. There you go. And Ice Cream saying Google it.
I'll have to have a Google when we finish.
Husband never tries to teach wife as it usually ends in the pub, and that is just down the road. Every time people said, "Oh, you shouldn't teach your other half to drive," and this, that, and the other, it'll just end in tears. Like it never has for us. I'm not saying that we never had a disagreement or an argument, because boy, we did.
Oh God, yes.
Every time she did something wrong and she tried telling me it was right, it was like, how long you had your license? How long have I had mine? I'm right, do as I say.
And even now it still leads to argument, doesn't it? Now I've passed.
I wouldn't say arguments, as long as you do as you're told.
Okay. Moving on. So yeah, like I say, has anybody got anything that they want to ask us or anything like that? Because apologies, guys, like Lewis said, this was very, very much off the cuff. So we really haven't got any plan tonight.
Never have a plan for these.
Sorry, Nat, but the boss seems really pushy tonight. Acting boss. You can read eyebrows all you want. acting boss. I just give you that privilege while you're home for 2 days, but we know while you're away, Tuesday to Saturday, we know who the boss is of the house. And it very much isn't you.
I'm not in the house.
Exactly.
Ice cream,
Oh,
never
sorry,
argue
guys,
with a wife, you will never win. Yeah, I've learned that one. Plastic Monkey, how's the blank going together? It's going really good, actually. I've got it primed. So, took all the bits off that I can. I've got it all primed, so it's ready for painting. Yeah, my youngest brother is just starting in the hobby, and he's gone and got himself an MG car. It's an old-looking car. No, he doesn't have an airbrush or anything like that, and I've never really done a car because I can't ever seem to get that finish on it. So what I'm going to do tomorrow is spray it the interior green on camera just to explain and show how to use an airbrush. But he's got a rattle can, and the techniques are very, very similar to the airbrush and the rattle can. So just to show not just him but everyone else about using the airbrush. So I'm going to do that tomorrow, and then we're going to hopefully get a few more bits built up, and go from there, and hopefully get a bit of detail painting done tomorrow as well. Depends on how long I'm allowed to let the stream run for. I have to speak with the acting boss for that, who's doing something else.
Sorry, no, I was sat on something.
I don't want to know. A mate who was in the band criticises his dad driving all the time, and his dad was a former chauffeur and international coach driver.
You just made me laugh, Lewis, because it's like Lewis's mum taught Lewis and his 4 other siblings how to drive. So every time Lewis's mum is in the car, he's always really paranoid. It's like, Mum, stop watching me, because he's always panicking. She's either watching the speed or watching what he's doing. But yet he would do the exact same when he's in the passenger seat next to me.
Don't know.
Yeah.
Don't.
Okay, Babs.
No.
And yes, to answer your question, Athel, it's yeah, very much across the wall. It's the wallpaper that was here when we actually moved in, but we can't actually decide on what we want, so it would save the argument, leave it until we can actually decide on what we're doing. Yeah, definitely not our choice.
Quite like that paper.
Really?
Yeah, don't you?
It's too much in your face for my life.
I like it.
Yeah, you only see it for 2 days. Or when you FaceTiming the kids. I don't think there's any other comments.
No.
So we've got 15 people watching at the moment. So if anybody's watching that's just lurking in the background, honestly, we don't bite. Nobody in chat bites. So please feel free. Well, I don't bite strangers, so we're safe.
You have to get to know them
yeah,
first.
anyone, yeah, anybody who's lurking, please feel free to come in, pop in, say hello. Let's just, yeah. God, I'm struggling with my words tonight. Lewis, crack open a whiskey.
I've got some and all, haven't I? Might partake in some.
Oh no, you can't waste whiskey in coffee, sorry.
What?
Did you say put whiskey in your coffee?
I might partake in some.
Oh, sorry.
All right, I'll let you off this time. So,
Yeah, let's skip apples.
how many years ago is that? Try fluorescent colouring pens and fill in what colours you like best. What's that for?
The wallpaper.
Oh,
4. We'll get around to it eventually, though. Knowing us, it will probably be like 6 months or less. We'll change it, and then we'll actually get around to moving house again. Sounds about right for us.
what? No, it's the wife who bites my head off. Yeah, my wife bites my head off as well.
Only when you deserve it.
Be alert, people. We need all the... Is that supposed to be likes? Likes we can get? Lurks. That be lurkers? I don't know.
Couldn't tell you.
Spiddy saying, no, don't ruin good coffee with it. I won't ruin good whiskey with it. I like coffee. I really like coffee. If it's instant coffee, if it's instant, that's okay. You see, I really do like coffee, but we can only ever get the instant coffee because I drink it like no tomorrow. And if we bought like the really decent stuff just for me to drink every day, we would be skint.
Yeah, because we bought ourselves one of them proper coffee machines, didn't we? And you having like 6, 7 coffees a day, and it's like, no.
6 or 7, that's on a bad day.
True. Blimey, I remember that colour your own apple.
Hmm? Yeah. See the chat going on my phone now. I can see there's a few more questions, whatnot.
Russian coffee or Irish with Jamesons?
Right, Nat, you know that little mouse thing you've got at the side of the computer?
Well, because you was doing it. Like I say,
Like
there's
a
a
team
really,
effort.
really bad line. And it's like, click Apple's comment.
Yeah.
So obviously you heard the click.
Yeah.
Hold on. Now the comment has appeared.
You're slow. Russian coffee or Irish with Jamesons? I don't know. I don't really like Jamesons, to be honest. Prime time modelling. It's an old Benny Hill joke. Yeah, that's why I completely ruined it.
Yeah.
So what 40k or AOS army do you do or would do? I have no idea what for. Did you just press that?
Yeah, because I'm still seeing Al's comment.
All right. So I have no idea what 40K or AOS is.
No, admittedly, even I'm lost with that one. I get everything's broken down into different segments, and I know me and Jerry have had this comment on a Thursday night after the evening with, but I still don't get it all.
So we got Osric 9000.
Osric.
Then Evening Frolickers. Careful how you say that one.
Hi Osric, hope you're well.
A school friend had that Indian restaurant flock wallpaper in his kitchen when I was at school. I think they're just insulting our wallpaper now.
I don't blame them.
If you get decent coffee though, Louis, savour it more. I have at least 5 a day. Yeah, but if I get decent coffee, I just want more and more. I'm trying to cut down. See, Spiddy, it's you and me doing all the work on here and everyone is silent. And then last brew standing is Warhammer. So I got 40K. I've got some bits, haven't I? What have I got now? I've got him.
You've got Age of Sigma as well, that's AOS.
Oh, is it?
That's what Spiddy just put.
Ah, I thought you actually knew what it was called.
No, because I've only got my Chimera and I won't even know where that actually comes into it.
The Chimney.
No, Chimera is for burning.
I know, and we're not even getting paid for it. You're just doing it out of the love for us.
Absolutely. We'd be lost without them tonight.
It's like Lord of the Rings Warhammer. Never actually seen Lord of the Rings, have I?
No, I think we tried. But if I remember rightly, you couldn't get on with it and I fell asleep. Your chimney? Oh, my Chimera is AOS most likely not.
Yeah.
No, because I thought, just think about that Warhammer. I thought Lord of the Rings had its own. I want to say subcategory. I can't remember what it is now.
Yeah, but isn't it all Warhammer?
Well, it is, but obviously, like Joe said, you've got your 40K, you've got your Age of Sigma, you've got all different little.
Yeah, but it's all Warhammer, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, yeah, but I'm trying to think now. It's like you've got your Persia cars, but you've got your 107s, you've got your whatever.
Yeah, but they're all Persian. I get what you're saying, but
Yeah.
it's all Warhammer, isn't it?
Yeah.
There you go, Nat. You can pay that one.
You're working.
My money. So you let us know, Athel, how you wanted to pay you.
Know as much about Warhammer as you. In all fairness, being around the guys a lot longer, you probably know a hell of a lot more than what we do. It's like Lewis, you tried dipping your toes in it, didn't you? But you prefer the scale models. And yes, I'm getting into the Warhammer, but because I don't play the game, I'll literally go into my local games workshop store, and I'll literally pick the one that I like the look of. So I don't actually put it into category, because it's like, I know mine and Lewis's nephews, they both play the game, and they'll be like, well, which ones have you got so we can borrow for the game? What category? It's like, I don't know. It's a monster or or whatever. It's like, oh, like, I just generally pick which ones I like the look of.
No, Lewis, Warhammer is Space Marine, Middle Earth is Age of Sigmar and Troll. It's all just Warhammer, though. That's why you get the Warhammer shops, surely.
Yeah, Middle Earth. I'm pretty sure now we said that, I'm sure Middle Earth is your Lord of the Rings stuff, but again, I could be wrong.
So, last three standing. Okay, Spiddy, Athel, I tried. LOL. Is this Jerry, isn't it? He's the one that tried teaching about Warhammer and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good try, Jerry. Next time I'm having a day in Skeggy, Athel, I'm going to demand they come to town and get me some fresh made donuts as payment.
Yeah, that's fine. I cannot stand the smell or taste of them. You're welcome to them.
And Candy Graham, my friends and I absolutely worshipped The Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings books growing up, long before the movies came out. Isn't The Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings the same thing?
No idea. Sue and Plastic Monkey are off. Thank you very much for staying with us, you two, and we shall see you soon.
Yeah, thank you very much. Bye. Spiddy, oh, honestly, I don't, Nat. I nod my head and agree, but don't understand it. I used to make model planes, but my mum kept breaking the strings. I had them on with the cleaner.
Jerry's put, I say along this text, I'll do you both a lesson at some point when I'm not tidying. Well, that'd probably be, we'll say for the next decade then. So I think if you concur, I think we'll do a couple more comments that have come in, and then I think we're going to cut it a night, just because of this glitchiness with how much it's playing up.
You're the boss.
I think that's a rite of passage, Athel. Mum dusted all my models to death. She was always bringing me bits that had broken off, propped in aerials, etc. So that's more your memory than what I ever had, Lewis.
Yeah, I did one of the tool shit. It was HM Endeavour, and it took me 3 years to build it, and it was immaculate. It was all hand painted and everything. Finally got it done after 3 years. I was moving from one place to another, and my mum and dad come and help me. Mum picked this model up, put it in the windowsill, 5 minutes before, she'd opened the window and the wind blew it off, snapped all the masts, everything. Like, oh, no, that's 3 years of work just down the drain. Which I didn't find very amusing, but no, you didn't hear anything there, Spiddy.
Oh, the joys of it being on YouTube.
Yes, Connor, now you know what is to come when your dad gets the cleaner out. Yeah, I probably even won't ever use a cleaner or anything. I don't even know where it is.
Oh, dear. But excuse me. But right. Anyway, guys. I'm gonna call rank, and we're gonna call it a night for tonight. Just because it's really not going smoothly tonight with the lag between us and everything. And I know obviously the sound and picture on me isn't working properly. So we're going to say thank you ever so much for staying patient with us and just for joining us tonight. It has been a good laugh. So yes, thank you ever so much for joining us.
Don't forget, I've got a live show tomorrow building the Lancaster at 3 p.m. Got primetime modelling Tuesday at 8 p.m. I think Steph, the budget modeller's got one on Tuesday as well. E-models on tomorrow night. Sorry?
You working back? See, E-models, you at 3 o'clock. E-models tomorrow at 9.
Yeah.
Philip Prime on Tuesday at 8. Chris, 7 o'clock on Wednesday. Chris again at 8 for evening with, and then me on. Oh, sorry, no, Dave as well on Thursday at 2 o'clock, and then me on this channel at 8 o'clock on Friday for my Friday jam. Just about.
And then Fox has got something on Saturday, hasn't he?
I think it's Skyrim. Well, I think he's also got a Fallout on Friday.
Fallout Friday. You know, you've got too much time on your hands watching all these shows. Memorising when they are.
Absolutely. I need to know where all the good streams are, so generally it's what can I
And then
say?
Saturday Night Crash on Saturday.
I forgot about that one. Sorry, guys.
Right. Well, we'll say bye and get off. So thank you for joining us. Don't forget to like and subscribe to both the channels, well, everyone's channels. And hopefully I'll see you at 3 o'clock tomorrow. Bye.
You will do. Bye, guys.
Wave your hand. Signal.